Hi everyone, welcome to our preliminary investigation report meeting. My name is Hanis binti Ranzi and I am your leader. My task for this project is I will make sure that every one of you will follow the job rules that from the schedule that we make.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Faiz. I'm an information analyst. I'm in charge in collecting data from the user using survey and interview.
Hi, my name is Mohamed. My position is information analyst. My task is to establish project schedule in order to make sure the project flow conduct smoothly.
I am this. I will calculate. Task is calculate the total cost for hardware and prepare the training for the new system user so that they will familiar with the system.
Hi, my name is Thong Hui Lin, and I am the test analyst. My role is to identify the process of tests and to ensure the operational, technical, economic, and schedule feasibility are fulfilled.
Thank you, project leader. I would like to start the meeting with introduction. New cache system we name is as in e-cache system, where it can support the management daily transaction because this system has real-time processing in the current time that can avoid possibility from losing the data transaction. Besides this transaction is can easily this system can minimize the change of bookkeeping error, as the new system will going to calculate the cash outflow and inflow transaction accurately in advance to management make the decision making in future. Our chosen company is a 7-Eleven store, where every store carry out the 2,200 stock keeping unit, include their proprietary brand Supri frozen drink and ice cream TM. Besides, fresh brew coffee and other hot drink were launched along with fresh packaged food and bakery by 7-Eleven store in 2009 in order to ensure the comfort of consumer search for hot food and ready to eat. All food items sold in 7E have a certificate halal and carry out the stringent quality control to ensure the tasteful and freshness. The vision of the 7E, the best retailer of convenience, while the mission of the 7E is to consistently serve the changing need of customer for their convenience. The 7E have the four main value. First is understand customer need and simplify the solution the consumer problem, and the last one is connect the communication between the consumer and the management. This investigation has been done by perform the SWOT analysis to analyze the strengths, weakness, opportunity, and threat of the new cash system to the management. Besides, this SWOT analysis can be guideline for our project to minimize the risk of error and advance to chain of success. For the strength, first is to encourage its comments and identify the way to empower the consumer and strengthen green consumerism. The second is to successful track record of the developing new product by the innovation. The third is can make the 7-Eleven well-known retailer. The fourth is maintain the progressive and effective food safety management system. For the weakness is the worldwide operation cost lacking in cash management system. All system by the certain retailer. Getting of the product left to a lot to be desired, even to the product is successful in terms of sale, but its position is unique selling proposition is not clearly defined, which can lead the attack in this segment. The opportunity we can find is increase product offering to online system and increase the franchising opportunity and update the brand cash system, which e-cash system. The trick we can avoid is trick and fraudulent, where this new system can avoid this trick. And second is more intense competitor, as there are many competitor. And there is growth in other local distributor in the market. Last one is easy to manipulate the manual cash system, the old version. Alright, we proceed with Faiz to system request.
System request summary, we have received order from Mr. A to investigate 7E problem. Okay, after doing some research and investigation, we found that their cash management is quite old and has been using since they operate. Okay, therefore, system analysts need to collect data from 7E to do some detailed investigation to detect and come up with solid solutions to solve the problem. Okay, for your information, cash management system is a system that manage account, balance, liquidity, payment, and other cash management function. Okay, our new cash management, we have all the features to maximize the function. Okay, for the underlying problem, we have 6 problems, which is technologies, user, cost, impact, another factor, and area. So the first one is technology. Technology that been using by SME is quite old and need a manual effort such as manual data key in by the worker. After doing the system for the long time, the system hang and this made their customer wait for several times. Not only that, for the monthly analysis, in order to retrieve all the data, they take around 1 hour to retrieve all the data only for 1 month, and just imagine for 1 year. Next is 7-Eleven do not have capabilities to provide good connection in order to use new software. 7E through the data, 7E thinks that their data is easy to compromise if they're using a new system, which is outdated and is quite useful to computing. The next is user. Okay, their current cash management system needs a lot of experience to handle sales every day smoothly. 7-Eleven manager also mentioned that there is difference in cash sales between the data and actual cash and other liquidity. Since it's difficult to track cash that have been missing to the fraud, 7E just deduct all their worker salary evenly and is quite fair for them. Next is cost. Currently, cash management system that they've been the new system that they've been using will need them to update it frequently, and it costs a lot of money for them. Not only that, new system needs a lot of investment such as planning fees, high-end hardware and software. And like I say, software itself needs time-to-time maintenance in order to function smoothly. Besides, cost to pay salary itself is quite high for workers that have special skill. Next is impact. In efficient management, cause lack of data arrangement by the employee. And for experienced worker, they can easily modify the data and do some fraud. Therefore, it is important to have real data monitoring by upper management. Another factor that is occur but is rarely is unauthorized transaction, return item, thief, and other can affect their management. That affect their cash. Therefore, 7E hard to determine how much loss if they are thief, how much should they pay to the customer if they are returned, and when unauthorized transaction occur, how much that transaction cost. Lastly is area. 7E are located at rural area and do not have any capabilities to supply hardware and software to their store. Therefore, it's difficult for them to upgrade their system. Just from system request summary.
I will begin with the project scopes. So according to source, cash management is the procedure of gathering and managing cash flows, and it is a main element to measure a company's financial stability. Business, 7-Eleven have to always manage their cash flows and outflows to fulfill payment responsibilities, plan for future payments, and maintain business stability. So next we move to the fact findings process. So there are three phases, which is the first one is first we will perform the fact findings. So second one we will conduct an interview session and user survey. And the third one we will gather all of the data and then we perform the analyzations of the data. Okay, so this is some of the interview questions and answers, and also some of the user survey that we get from our fact findings that we used to do. Okay, so I will present about the first one is the project scope is our main objective for creating this new cash management system is to minimize the chance of bookkeeping error, and then this e-cash system will calculate the cash flow amount accurately because the system will identify where the error lies in advance. So therefore, the system user can adjust the error as soon as possible. They see the error and then especially in cash receipt, disbursement, and tax payment. Okay. So based on this survey, 96.7% of our user survey said that they agree to upgrade the system to use an antivirus protection into the latest one. So the main objective for our system is we should install an antivirus software to avoid unauthorized personnel. So that the data can be stored easily and without worrying about the data loss or theft. And then the only authorized personnel can access to the information. And then 93.3% of our user respondents agree that the new system should be can be efficiently saving more time for user in their work, especially to clear stock. So main objective for our new cash management system is to lessen the time consuming process in obtaining the information needed, as the system should provide the convenience to the system user which they can access to the system anywhere with the help of the synchronization of cloud storage vendor. Okay, and then the data still can be accessed even if there is electric breakup happen. Okay, so next we move to the project constraint. There are four project constraints, which is scope, budget, schedule, and quality. For the scope project defines our specific goals, deliverable features, and tasks required to complete the project. The scope is are the one that I present just now, and then the second one is schedule. Schedule is a constraint that some tasks need to be finished first to continue to the second task. For example, we need to assemble the hardware before we can install the software system into the hardware component, right? So the third one is budget. The budget constraints of our project is that the limitation of money spending in order not to overuse of the money resource. And then the last one is quality, is how well our project management of other constraints to achieve the best quality of result.
So I will explain about the expected benefits that can gain from the new cash management system. There are two categories for the benefit, which are the tangible benefits and then the intangible benefit. The first tangible benefit is the time efficiency and reduce cost. Because by using the cash management system, the payment process will be simplified and then it can minimizing the time spent on the authorization and payment initiation. And then the second tangible benefit is reduce risks. Because segregation of duties to different peoples, it can minimize the frauds and the misappropriation. And then the last tangible benefit is faster access to cash and data, because the key advantages of cash management is transparency. So streamlined and automated process and solution such as the smart, safe, will provide business with faster access to their cash and data. And then for the intangible benefit, the first one is improve operational efficiency, because by using the new cash management system, it can reduce the time of employee spent on finding the information such as price of product and prevent error and fraud happen. Second one is the increased customer satisfaction. Because when 7-Eleven store implement the new cash management system, it will increase the operational efficiency by tracking the sales faster and accurately. And then the last one is improve management decision making, because e-cash system will provide a greater insight into the tracks being carried out and making them to track the jobs quick, so that the management team can using the data to do a best decision making. And then the next one is the feasibility analysis finding. After we doing the feasibility analysis, we have some conclusion and recommendation for 7-Eleven, because if they want to implement this new system, under the operational feasibility, staff need to be trained using the e-cash system, because most of them don't have the knowledge and the technical skill. And then for the technical feasibility, we found that 7-Eleven don't have the necessary hardware, software, and network resources. So we predict that 7-Eleven need to acquire all these kind of software, hardware, or the training for the new cash management system. Third, we predict that 7-Eleven need about 100,000 ringgits to purchase the hardware, software, and the network resources. Last, for the schedule feasibility, we predict that the time taken to complete this system is to be more or less than 100 days, which includes 61 days for the planning and analysis stages, whereas 32 days for the design and implementation stages for the e-cash system. That's all from me. So now I will pass to my teammate Hanif to explain about the time and cost estimation.
Thank you, Hui. Then I will proceed with the project cost. We assume that the overall of cost in this project will be 100,000. This table below show that the detailed tangible cost for this project. For example, all of you can see this is all of the cost that we will use for to make the system. For example, design application. The function is a system that can include website structure, main page, layout, and installation. The cost will be 5,000 ringgit. And then for example of the hardware, we use the SSD and new computer. The function of SSD is integrate circuit assemblies to store the data, typically using flash memory and functioning as secondary storage in the hierarchy of computer storage. The cost we assume that will be 8,000 ringgit for the new computer. For faster performance than the old computer, the cost will be 3,000 ringgit. And for intangible costs such as loss on employee morale after the implementation of the new cash management system, most of the old employees will be replaced by the new employees, because the younger generation are more familiar with technology than the old employee. So as the news hit the cutback worker, employee morale is likely to decrease, leading to a decrease in productivity and lower revenues. Instead of work effectively, the worker emphasized to losing the benefit in is an intangible cost that may be greater than the benefit of reducing employee benefits. Then the we assume that the time that we will use for to complete this project will be 40 days. Ah, uh, for planning system phase will be 11 days. System analysis phase will be 19 days. Project scheduling phase will be 5 days, and the project reporting phase will be 5 days or 5 day too. Um, as you can see in this table, we assume that the system planning uh, for understanding the problem will be 3 days, and define the project scope will be 7 days. For the system analysis, we will perform the fact finding for 4 days, and conduct the interview for 4 days. Then we will analyze the project cost for 5 days and project benefit for 5 days. For the project scheduling, we need to prepare the schedule task that we will take the time for 2 days, and the last one is reporting, which is the preliminary. We will prepare the preliminary investigation report and present the proposal for 4 day. Thank you. That's all for me.
Okay, that's all for our meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.